Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Welcome to another Love Tarot reading. That's far too many, you guys. A Love Tarot reading for all signs, a general love reading. If you found yourself here, there is a reason. It means there is a message for you. I am channeling this love reading in May 2023. However, readings are always timeless and meant for you when they find you, when you find them. So welcome if this is in real time, and welcome if this is many weeks, months, or even years later. I'm happy you're here. Let's see what's going on. But before we get into, your love reading, the Page of Swords in reverse has already wanted to come in, you guys. Interesting. So somebody who wants to tell you some kind of truth is having trouble coming forward. Oh, wow. But it looks like they want to actually come back. Working on some lessons here. You guys, I wasn't quite ready. But this is how it's going today. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Conversation. Okay, you guys. So as I was saying, down below in the description, you will find the... What will you find in the description? You'll find the tarotcloset.com. I do offer personal readings. You will also find the playlists, messages from your person, all zodiac sign readings, very long and depth twin flame readings if you're on a twin flame journey or you're just curious. I will also link all the decks that come in, you guys. Look at this. This is just how it's coming today. What the heck, you guys? Okay, so we're going to talk about this. I'm going to set this down for now. So yeah, everything is down below. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Just remember, this is a general reading, so take what's for you and let the rest go. Oh, and please don't forget to like today's video, guys, and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. This really helps the channel grow. Okay, so it's very clear that somebody here is coming to their senses. What are they coming to their senses with? Well, we see here in the Page of Swords, the very first card that wanted to come down, that this is somebody who wants to talk to you, who wants to tell you some kind of truth. It can be about how they feel, something that happened, but has been holding back. But I do feel that changing, you guys. First of all, the Knight of Wands in reverse is a really impulsive energy. This is Leo energy, by the way. And this is somebody who, yeah, it's a little bit, I don't know if chaotic is the right word, but there is a little bit of energy here of somebody who's been struggling to come, but is ultimately going to come here. So this is somebody who, what have they been selfish about? Holding the truth, holding how they feel about you, maybe, but they've been blocked. Look at this High Priestess here in reverse. This is Cancer energy. It's Divine Feminine energy, and it's coming in reverse. So this is somebody who's clouded insight, blocked intuition, who may have not made a choice they should have made and it got made for them, or they made a choice that affected the two of you that they're regretting. Because this is somebody here who may have made this decision in a selfish energy, who's coming back here, who's learned their lesson, you guys. And it might be impulsively, and this person wants to talk. So this is the impulsive energy that I feel, and it wants to be right in between the Page of Swords in reverse. And it's sort of like the Elder is coming along from the page saying, it's the King of Swords, and saying, yeah, you know what you've wanted to say for a really long time, and it's time now. This is Gemini and Mercury energy, you guys. Gemini, of course, Mercury is the planet, the ruling planet for Gemini. And Gemini is all about communication. And in Mercury is the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. And it's oftentimes in a message. So I feel this is a message that's kind of coming impulsively from somebody. Who is this person, you guys? Because this is somebody who is returning, whether it's maybe to your home that you shared, home like as in location, or just back to you, back to the connection. This is the partnership placement here, and it's the Eight of Cups in reverse. It's Saturn and Pisces energy. So it's the planet of restriction, there's obstacles, karmic lessons. It's the reverse. So it's somebody who's learning their lessons, and we see they've been learning it in the Hangman in reverse. It's a little selfish here. Also, when the Seven of Cups was in the upright, not making a decision here, lack of commitment issues, you know? It's the Seven of Cups, you guys. It's clear. It's Venus in Scorpio, by the way. It's the planet of love. And we also see that energy in the Page of Swords in reverse, okay? So, yeah, the King of Swords is saying, all right, Page here, Page of Swords, and beautiful High Priestess, who you cannot access your connection to your intuition right now, feeling like you're not really sure, you're not really seeing straight here. Why? I'm here to help you. You know, you've been off here, maybe this person ghosted you. You know, either way, that Eight of Cups energy was here at some point in the upright, and it's somebody who may have withdrawn from the connection. It's very emotional the way, look at how they left it here. Stacked up, flying off, super emotional. And the moon is not full yet. So it's almost like, hey, you didn't even see everything. Like you weren't even being clear with me, because the sun is the conscious. The moon is the subconscious. It's shining on the moon and it's lighting it up, and it's a full moon, and it shows what you need to see. Clarity. They didn't have the clarity when they left. They have it now here in the Seven of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who's coming to their senses. It's clarity, you guys. They've come to their senses. The moon is full now. And here in the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Cups, it's returning, learning their lesson. And the King of Swords is here to help them say what they need to say. That they haven't been able to say, they've been blocked. You see it in the High Priestess. They made a bad decision, or they didn't make one, and it got made for them. Did they lose you? Did they choose the wrong option here? You know, because this is in reverse, and that can be about a decision, and that can also be going backwards a little. Instead of the light, the dark to the light into the dark. Having taken this at some point into the Eight of Cups, it might still be there. It might not be connecting yet, returning quite yet. And it's the balance too. It's the lack of balance. So I feel like yeah, they maybe didn't hear everything. They didn't see everything. They weren't really making a decision that was for, well, the highest good of everybody, you know? And a clear decision. And we see that in the Hangman in reverse. I mean, this is a major arcana, you guys. Pisces energy, it's in reverse here. So yeah, it's more of that. It's a little bit of selfish energy. You know, there's some indecisive energy coming through, some power struggles, very uncertain, not acting. Yeah, it's an inaction here, but it's impulsive, so it can be that they're coming in literally out of nowhere with a message here. And again, it's the King of Swords, you guys. They've been thinking about what they want to say for a long time. They're quite strategic about it, but they were, I feel like, in an energy of holding it, kind of immature. The Page of Swords and the Hangman for me today are spinners. Even the Knight of Wands, because there's a hot and cold energy. There's a little selfish energy, a little bit of mature energy, you know, blocked energy. The King of Swords is saying, hey, now, if you're going to come back here and you're saying you learn your lesson, then we need to tell you who are here today what's going on. Because look at that. It's the Page of Wands. It's also more kind of that Knight of Wands energy for me, and it's in the upright. And this is that idea of wanting to come here. Look, that's the energy of love. It's the idea of love. It is an offer. The page can, you know, it can sometimes not be sure how to come about it. Of course, it's nocturnal energy. It's the owl. The owl's a Scorpio. They're night owls. We say that for a reason, of course. But You know, they're holding on to the fastest energy. It's the idea of love. It's the wands, you guys, and it's the page. So they want to come. They might not be sure. They're kind of standing here, look, holding on to their offer. It's a lizard. And, you know, owls are very loyal to their people. It's the Scorpio energy. And to their person, too. And they kind of see almost everybody else as either prey, food, or an enemy. So it's really a big, I feel like for this person, it's a big deal for them, this feels like a really big step that they're coming here with this lizard hanging out. It's like their offer, you know, coming here with sustenance, with food. And of course, it could be that they show up with food, a meal, but that's not what I mean. It's more of just about making that offer that may seem meager and may not even seem like a big deal, but it feels like a big deal to this person, maybe into this connection. And we see in the Fool card, it's in reverse here. So yeah, this person I don't feel like has been around. There is a disconnect here, of course, has been careless, I feel, with this connection. There's an apathy you might be feeling toward them, and they've been hot and cold. And a little selfish energy here. Their senses have been restored. They've learned their lesson, you guys. The Seven of Cups jumping right into the Eight of Cups. They're both in reverse. This is senses restored. This is somebody saying, wait a minute, what did I do? What decision did I not make that got made for me in the High Priestess in reverse? Or what decision did I make that was wrong? Uh-oh. I've learned my lesson. It's the Eight of Cups hopping right over in reverse. I've learned my lesson. I'm coming back in here. This is fully learning their lesson and coming back, you guys. It's extremely clear what's going on here. And yeah, there might be some apathetic energy coming here. And look what's here, you guys. This is where their energy is the strongest. So did this person go into the Ten of Swords in regard to the Ten of Pentacles? Were you in the Ten of Pentacles? Because that's a long-term energy. Were you growing that? Were you building a life together? Was it a dream? Is this someone for some of you that maybe has another life? Maybe. It won't be for everybody. But for me today, what's coming through, I mean, it's the Ten of Pentacles. It's also the Ten of Swords. They're both in upright. So it is a new cycle. And it's like this is did something end? Because it affected them, I think, more than you knew. Is something ending in their life? But also, for a lot of you, really, for me, this is where their energy is the strongest. It's telling us that they ended this somehow. They interrupted what you were growing, whether you were already in the Ten of Pentacles together, you guys, the long-term connection, or you were building that. And this is coming to their senses too. I feel like this Ten of Swords is spinning around, and it's somebody who wants to be forgiven, because that comes through in the Eight of Cups. They've learned their lesson, coming in, wanting forgiveness and a new start, and wanting to leave things behind, like move on from whatever happened. Because look what's here too. It's just what we feel. It's the hot and cold energy. It's the Ace of Wands, and it's in reverse. So it's been a brutal time for everybody, I feel, in this disconnect. But it's also showing us the immaturity and the possible kind of hot and cold energy. You know, maybe false starts, that sort of thing. But it's been really, really difficult. And that could be leaving you feeling apathetic, so you're not maybe sure. And there is this energy here too. It's the Hangman, you know, and this is the overall energy, so you're both in there. Obviously, the choice they made or that got made for the two of you here in the Seven of Cups and in the High Priestess in reverse, which you're also in, has also left you in this position of apathy here with the Fool card. Not sure you want to go through this, because for some of you it may have been a cycle and you're feeling like, well, I want to think of me now. So it might not be for everybody that this is what you want, but it is a new cycle. And again, I do feel that this Eight of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse is real clear that they've come to their senses and want to come back here and apologize and tell you, I've changed. Look, I mean, it's a conversation, and it can be coming in a message. What you're going to do is what you're going to do. Of course, everyone has free will, and you might not have been sure. This could also be your energy in some ways, you know, feeling a little stuck, because the High Priestess is, you know, able to connect strongly to her intuition, her psychic abilities, and make decisions based on that gut instinct and that feeling. You know, this is divine feminine energy, you guys. Bringing out those secrets and that mystery. I mean, it's the High Priestess. So it can, and it's in reverse. So it can be that you've been a little stuck and you're not sure, you know. Maybe the illusion's ended for some of you and you say, yeah, it's ended for me. I'm done waiting. So it's not going to be for everybody. You're going to obviously know what to do and trust yourself. And if this High Priestess isn't in the upright for you, I feel like it's going to be. You guys. Okay, I'm going to bring in another deck. This deck is in German. It's one of my many soul decks. I have, of course, like we do, many that I love, but this is just one that really speaks to me. And I've been really feeling it lately. It's in German. I use it quite often here in Austria for clients in person. But there's not a lot of words on here, so I'll show you, of course, and tell you. Let's see what else is coming through. I'm not quite ready yet. I just want to move the energy. And then we're probably going to, I think, bring in some love messages and then close the reading. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Oh, yeah. It's the Ten of Wands. Look at this. Actually, it needs to go here. Right here with the Ten of Swords. It's just, it's time. It's like whatever you're going to do. It's sort of now, you know, with this person coming back in. It's holding a lot of stress, holding back. It's the energy of love. It's the wands, you guys. The idea of love. It's Jupiter and Sagittarius energy. It's super emotional. And hello if you're in New York too, you guys. I know that's not for everybody. But yeah, it's a new cycle. It's where you're going from here. You know that, you know. Yeah, it's the Moon card. Look at there, right? Wanting to connect with its pal. The Hangman, also Pisces energy. This also brings in Gemini and Cancer. So, you guys, this is a new way to communicate here. Wow. This is opening up. This is communicating in a whole new way. And look where it went, literally. Acting on this, not being indecisive, you know. Ending this period of uncertainty as this person comes in. Maybe you're both having clarity and it's in opposite ends, you know. But either way, coming in and wanting to have a conversation, which I feel is in writing, but you never know. It could also be in person. Either way, this is communicating in a new way. Yeah, and this is exactly what we talked about in feeling that the High Priestess will upright, because she's in reverse here, and trusting yourself, your intuition, your gut instincts. They're your guardian angels. You guys, and this is making these changes clearly and willingly, you know, and there's that full moon and seeing everything, which we know wasn't here. It wasn't full. So they made that decision under what? What was going on? Was there stress? Were they hurried? Whatever was happening, they know it was a bad decision. Maybe they have lost you, maybe not. You know, it hasn't been easy for anybody. But this is full moon. This is seeing it all now. This is making the changes like, okay, everything's clear. What are we doing? Communicating in a whole new way. And maybe making a decision finally together that you didn't get a chance to make. Okay, you guys, let's see what else is coming through. Yeah, there's the message. And there's the courage to send it and talk. Look, it's the reunion energy too there. Geez, you guys. And I'm going to show you what's in the bottom of the deck. Then we're going to get some love messages here. Leo energy, the source, also God, goddess, the universe, the divine. That's also connecting to the crown chakra. That's finding a solution. Having the courage. This is reunion energy to send this message. It's the Eight of Wands. It's connected here also for me with the King of Swords in many ways, because this is the message. Message is coming through, really wanting to talk, really wanting to say some things. And it's Mercury and Sagittarius. It's more of the message, planet of the mind, planet of communication, and it's a fast energy. Look at that, connecting also to the crown chakra, to the source, the sunflowers, the divine timing. Having the courage to do that here in the Strength card. It's an action number. And for some of you, it's a message with your twin flame. It's twin flame energy for some of you. It won't be for everyone. But it's also connecting us to Saturn, you know. And we know Saturn's been playing some tricks here. Saturn, the planet of restriction, slowing things down and whatnot. And this is having that conversation, whether it's written or in person, that's needed to happen. This is extremely clear to me and what has been coming through. And this is what showed itself. The bottom of the deck, it's the Six of Cups. Yeah, it's the Sun in Scorpio, you guys. It's nostalgic energy. It's reunion energy. It's thinking about when things were working here. This person is coming back with a lot to say. My gosh, you guys. And again, it can be quite impulsive. So where are you going from there? This is a soul connection. For some of you, it's your twin flame. I know it's not for everybody. Soulmate energy, we have many. They're not always life partners, but they're real important, you know. And you can have a beautiful life. The soulmate, of course. Not always life partners, but we have more than one. In any case, it's a soul connection. For some of you, this might be past life energy. But there are those sunflowers again, connecting to the source, to the crown chakra. And they're all bright and, you know, remembering here, you know. And look at this cup. It's full, and it's full of the source. It's full of almost like the sun. If the sun could go in there and not just a reflection and be in there in the cup, that's what's in there. They're thinking a lot about when things were working, what happened. There's a lot of memories in this card. And it's interesting because, look, it's almost like a darkness here, and it's almost like a mummy, like the past. Do you see that? It's almost like that energy's coming in. It's like ghosts from the past. Interesting. And there you both are. Yeah, you guys. It's the five here, and that's the truth of how they feel, and they're thinking about when things were good. There's that sixth cup. This doesn't surprise me at all, I have to say. And I'm going to leave that here. We're going to bring in some messages from their higher self, you guys. Then we're going to close your reading. What do you want to say to your person? No, I am not over you. Yeah, I mean, we see them coming in here, sending a message. I am so sorry. Oh, yeah. You guys, that's the other thing. It can be that you're in the Ten of Swords, or you were, and you've gone out. Whoa, look what just happened when I moved this. It's the Four of Wands in reverse. So this could have been, well, yeah, this is somebody maybe moving out. This is possibly some arguments, leaving the connection. Even for some of you that maybe were married or planning to be married, or leaving an event. This is what they did. Oh my gosh. So that just revealed itself, because that's connected to when they left, when the Eight of Cups was in the upright, and the Seven of Cups, which is now, obviously, they regret it. It's regret. I was a complete jerk. Yep. That's what's coming through there. Gosh, you guys, I'm captivated by you. Every time my phone vibrates, I hope to God it's you. Sorry, little owl. I have to cover up the hangman. After all this time, I'm still into you. I've fallen in love many times, but always with you. So it can be. This is messages from their higher self. But, you know, you guys are, this is messages. I feel it's clear that a messages back and forth have either already happened or will be. I'm tongue-tied because I think that might be the Nine of Wands. Is that here? Am I imagining that? Where is that energy, you guys? Yeah, the impulsive energy. Someday I am coming for you. What's the Page of Wands there? I love you every day. That's the Six of Cups. Okay. so that's it, you guys. That was a decision made for me. Speaking of which, believe it, I love you. You're still on my mind every single day. Okay, you guys, that's your reading. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's reading, please like the video, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It really helps a lot. And if you're already a subscriber, I would be so grateful if you feel inspired that you share my readings or see if there's something else you want to watch. Watching my videos, liking them, and sharing them really keeps the channel moving and the algorithm happy so that I can bring you more readings. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it a lot. Don't forget to turn on your notifications so you know when readings are being uploaded in real time that might interest you, and also when I'm going live, which is going to be happening soon enough, you guys, often too. So anyway, thank you so much again. I'm sending you love, light, all good things. Have a beautiful day, and I look forward to seeing you at another reading. Bye.